The 7 characteristics of the Good Samaritan, a model of compassion and action. The parable of the Good Samaritan emphasizes key characteristics that define the Samaritan's actions toward the injured man. Each step he takes reveals profound lessons about compassion, responsibility, and humanity. Let's explore these 7 characteristics, breaking down each action to understand their significance in the context of the parable. When he saw him. Awareness. The first critical step is the Samaritan's ability to see the injured man. Unlike the priest and Levite who passed by without acknowledging the victim, the Samaritan actively perceives someone in need. This visual engagement signifies being attentive to the world around us, recognizing the plight of others. Sensitivity. This action underscores a basic yet profound sensitivity to human suffering. It signifies the importance of being aware of those who are vulnerable, inviting individuals to not only look but to truly see the distress and pain that may exist around them. 2. He had compassion on him. Empathy. Upon seeing the injured man, the Samaritan feels compassion. He empathizes with the pain and suffering of another. This emotional response is crucial. It moves him beyond mere observation to a place of relational understanding. Moral obligation. Compassion serves as a moral catalyst for action. It reflects the understanding that the welfare of others is connected to one's own humanity and prompts a response that goes beyond feeling sympathy to offering help. 3. He went to him. Active engagement. The Samaritan doesn't just feel compassion. He takes a deliberate step toward the injured man. This movement signifies a commitment to action. It shows that compassion requires more than just good intentions. Breaking barriers. By approaching someone who is socially or religiously different, the Samaritan defies societal norms and prejudices. He demonstrates a willingness to engage directly with those who are often marginalized or ignored. 4. He bound up his wounds. Practical help. When the Samaritan binds the man's wounds, he provides direct and practical care. This action illustrates that compassion is demonstrated through tangible assistance and intervention. Preparation and sacrifice. Binding wounds requires preparation, and the Samaritan likely used his own resources, such as cloth, to do so. This indicates a readiness to sacrifice personal belongings for the well-being of another, enhancing the depth of his compassion. 5. He poured in oil and wine. Healing and comfort. By using oil and wine, the Samaritan goes beyond basic first aid. He attends to the healing process. Oil soothes and protects while wine acts as a disinfectant. This signifies a holistic approach to care, addressing both immediate and medicinal needs. Symbolism of care. The act of pouring oil and wine can also symbolize the richness of love and the sincerity of one's actions toward another. It reflects a generous spirit that cares for the physical, emotional, and spiritual healing of a neighbor. 6. He set him on his own beast. Selflessness and sacrifice. By placing the injured man on his own beast, the Samaritan demonstrates selflessness, giving up his own comfort for the sake of the stranger. He prioritizes the man's needs over his own convenience, showing that true love often requires personal sacrifice. Dignity and respect. Transporting the injured man in this manner conveys dignity. It elevates the suffering individual from a state of vulnerability to a position of care, treating him with respect and humanity. 7. He brought him to an inn and took care of him. Commitment to ongoing care. The Samaritan's actions do not stop after initial aid. He ensures the injured man receives further care by taking him to an inn. This commitment signifies responsibility and a long-term perspective on helping others. Investment and trust. By staying with the man and anticipating future costs, he exhibits a commitment that goes beyond a one-time act of kindness. It highlights the importance of community and the trust placed in others to continue to care for those who are vulnerable. Conclusion. The actions of the Good Samaritan present a powerful model of compassion that encompasses awareness, empathy, active engagement, practical help, holistic care, selflessness, and a commitment to ongoing responsibility. Each of these characteristics invites reflection on how we can embody these qualities in our own lives, urging us to respond with compassion to those around us. The parable serves as a timeless call to love and serve our neighbors wholeheartedly, transcending societal barriers and expectations to create a more empathetic and connected community.